Runk.
It is Congargulations, the podcast. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Congratulations, aka Congargulations. Dude, could you imagine if I called this podcast Congargulations? That would be I wouldn't like that.
Thank you once.
Whoops. Wow, I didn't even mean to hit that. I wouldn't like that, and I don't even like that I say it, to be honest, but I do it. I say it sometimes just because. And that's fine. It is fine. But it is episode 452.
Have you said thank you
Why does that
once?
keep happening? I'm not. It's okay. It's because, okay. So what's happening is I keep trying to.
Have you said thank you once?
Okay, dude, it's haunted. I'm trying to get a new Safari page, and I hit the button that makes it happen with the thing, and then. But what I'm trying to do is, oh wow, this is going to be not okay. Let me just get rid of this. Let me get rid of this here. Let me turn off the sound plant here. Let me just completely get rid of this because this is just going to be. Oh, good. I can't quit it. Oh, okay, good. Man, today's been crazy. I'll tell you. You ever have one of those days where you're just like, you know what I mean? It's like, where'd the day go? And then you realize, oh yeah, just been stressed. You go, where'd the day go? And you go, oh, dude, that's just life. And so it's one of those days. Flew back from St. Louis. Dude, I forgot where I parked the other day. I forgot where I parked today. And it was, I had a lot of things going on today, okay? And I'm going to tell you about all of them, so don't worry, okay? I forgot where I parked today. And it was like I became another person. And by that, I mean, I was still myself. I still did everything Chris D'Elia would do in Chris D'Elia ways. What I mean is, I must have been someone else because that person didn't park the car. Dude, I got out of Erewhon, okay? Which I got salmon and rice. That's what I do there. And I just start walking to the car, but I'm not thinking, you know? I mean, God, dude, God bless people who think all the time, huh? God bless people who are just like, here's something I got to do. Full speed ahead. I just started walking. Dude, I start going to where I guess I think the car is, and then I look up. And I think, hey, look at all these cars that aren't my car. And then I say, but I parked here. And then I really think, right? Because sometimes you're just on the surface level of thinking, and you actually got to check in with yourself and go deep, a little deeper. So I did that. I guess people would call it focusing. So I focused in the parking lot. I must have looked like such an idiot, dude. And I go, oh, wait, did I not park here? And then I say, oh, well, okay, where did I park? And there's 3 rows. There's 3 rows of parking. I only parked in one. So I think in my head, well, which one did I do it? Which one did I do it to? So I check another one. It's 2 down. Not there. So I look at the 3rd one. I don't go, but I look at the 3rd one. And I don't see it. Yes, dude, I don't see it. So now I'm like, well, crap. Because here's the deal. It's not in any of these 3 rows, I think. And also, I'm very bad at looking for things. So I used to do this thing, when I was a kid, I found out I was really bad at looking for things. And whenever I would go to the fridge, my mom would be like, get the mayonnaise, ketchup, whatever it is. I would have to go to the fridge. I couldn't find it. And I would start pointing to objects and I would look at them and say, that's not ketchup. That's not ketchup. That's not ketchup. That's not ketchup. And I was like, I got this. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to get the ketchup. But what I realized is when I do that, that's not ketchup. That's not ketchup. That's not ketchup. That's not ketchup. I get to the point where I'm on autopilot and I'm very often pointing to the ketchup, glazed over, saying out loud, that's not ketchup, and just going to the next one. So I got finding probs, all right? So that doesn't work. So I'm like, all right, am I going to have to go to each one of these spots and say, that's not my car. That's not my car. Imagine seeing me out in the parking lot. Just, is that Chris D'Elia? What happened to him? That's not my car. That's not my car. That's not my car. That's not my car. Pointing at my car saying, that's not my car. And people are like, that is his car. He talks about it on the podcast. Anyway, it's nowhere in the parking lot. Okay. So now I'm like, well, me? How do we do this? Because I'm me. I drive my car. I'm at the place where I went. So, hey, me, where's my car? And then I really, I think I actually sat down a little bit. And I go, let's get into the actual deep focus. Let's get into a real deep thinking state. And I did. And then I looked down. I take a sip of my coffee. And I love it. I love my coffee. It's it's one of the better kinds of coffee that I like. And something hits me. I hate the Erewhon coffee. I hate the Erewhon coffee. I don't like it. I've never liked it. And I don't go there for coffee. And then I go, wait a minute. Oh, why the fuck am I drinking coffee and where's it from? And that was when I realized I went and got coffee. I didn't go to Erewhon. And I did go to Erewhon, but after the coffee place. So now I realize that my car is in the coffee shop parking lot, okay? And I'm just like, if somebody saw me do all this, let me actually break it down. I'm explaining it wrong. It was actually worse than it is, okay? I went to Erewhon, ate, then got in my car from Erewhon, drove to the coffee parking lot, got out, got coffee. This is even worse, dude. Then when I got out of the coffee place, I walked to the Erewhon parking lot because I forgot I drove to the coffee place from Erewhon. And now that is just, I go, oh, I'll for sure have dementia when I get older because have a bit of it now. But it's, when that kind of stuff happens and you're 45, you go, is this it? You know? Like, is this it? Like I didn't work out for a week and a half and my back's just all, it's the end. We'll start, we'll start. You know what it's like? It's like a diner closing up. It's like 9:50. It closes at 10. You go in, they go, yeah, we're sorry, the kitchen's closed. That's where you are after 45. You're like, yeah, we're open, but we're closing. Sorry. We actually, there's 20 minutes left, but we already cleaned the espresso machine. So if you want hot coffee, we can do that. That's where your body is after 45. You're a closing diner. Closing time. One last call for alcohol. Yeah, dude. It's just that's where my body is right now, sweeping up. And I'm like, dude, I know I have 40 years left. So is it just closing time for 40 years? I mean, I guess that's better than, the diner getting hit by a fucking car. Yeah, it's been and then today just the stress of life, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I will be in Indianapolis next week, Irvine, California, Huntsville, Alabama, Miami, Florida, Houston, Texas, and then I got a bunch of theater gigs here: Salt Lake City, Boise, Idaho, Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C., Tulsa, Oklahoma, Springfield, Missouri. I love Springfield, Missouri. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Can't imagine my draw is big in Fort Smith, Arkansas, but we'll see. Pensacola, Florida, New Orleans. So go to chrislea.com and get tickets. There's also the new merch there, which is the Life Rips camo stuff, and there's also other stuff coming up, some vintage cool stuff that I got. So go to my website, chrislea.com. And, that's what it is. My body's just, like you go to, look, dude, I'm a healthy guy. Like, by all means, right? Like, I think about what I eat. I'm not like an asshole about it. I'm not like the guy, if people say, like, let's have a pizza night, I don't go, okay, but order me a salad. Like, I'm not a piece of shit. If you order pizza, meat and Pete's. And I'm also probably going to eat more than you because you ain't shit. Dude, but we went to St. Louis and we stayed with our friends. Kristen knows them from college, but they got a family and our family stayed with their family. And, the guy's a chef. So I go, all right, I'm going to eat whatever I want because he's going to make stuff. I'm going to eat it. He's a legit chef. It's like when I'm talking in the car and I realize then Kristen actually has headphones on. And I'm like, you're getting this shit for free. This is what I do. So, right? So I'm not going to like be a stickler when the guy's making, I mean, the dude for breakfast, you'd wake up and there would be a hash brown, egg, cheese, bacon. Oh, dude, you probably like this. Sounds normal. Oh, dude, it was a sandwich. Fuck yeah, dude. And I go, oh, okay. So he's going to make it a sandwich and it's going to be deluxo? Because he's a chef, dude. The guy's got like 8 restaurants. So I go, hey, I'm eating it, right? I'm not being so I go, all right, I mean, and I eat it, okay? Also, not only is he just also cooking all the time, he's ordering from the best places. He got some Chinese food place, tasted like, I mean, this shit tasted different, all right? I should know what it is so I could shout him out. Go to his restaurant, though, Salt and Smoke. It's in St. Louis, so he's got like a bunch of them. Support the homie. That's what it's called. Now I'm being insecure. That's what it's called, right? Salt and Smoke. Yeah. Restaurant. Yeah. There it is. Barbecue. So yeah. But anyway. So I'm like, I'm going to eat whatever. So he's getting Chinese. He's getting all these places that are like really great. He takes us to a restaurant that's amazing. And then we have pizza. And I'm like, and I'm looking at him and he's 35. Okay. And I'm like, I actually had to ask him, I said, hey, yo, dude, you just eat like this, huh? And he was like, yeah. And I said, you're not like fat? And he says, I mean, I'm fat. And I'm like, dude, you're just doing the thing where you're not fat, bro. Don't do that. You're not even chubby. He looks good. He's a handsome guy. And I'm like, I know you're 10 years younger than me, but bro, if I ate like that, it's not even the weight thing. It's the, I feel cancer. You know what I mean? So God bless being young and God bless being able to hold it down like that. But my gosh, dude. I'm just saying, at 45, it's fucking closing time. One last call for Chinese food and pizza and fucking breakfast sandwiches. What if that was a song? Sorry, the espresso machine's closed. That's my fucking body. When the pizza goes in after the breakfast sandwich, knowing I'm gonna have Chinese food later. Sorry, it's closed. Sorry, guys, the espresso machine's cleaned already. We can't. Just farting everywhere, you know? Just farting everywhere, wondering why nobody else is farting. You know? How come other people ain't farting as much? And dude, and then I realize, because there was one time where it was 8 or 9 of us, and they're all eating. We're all eating. You know, he got the best Chinese food, and we're eating. And I get up to get seconds, and I sit back down, and then I'm like, I actually want more. So I kind of get thirds. And then I'm like, oh, dude, these motherfuckers actually aren't actually holding it down. They're not actually about it. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, dude, I think about this episode of Congratulations all the time. It was back when I did it in the White Room where we just started doing video. But it's like when someone's like, how many servings? And I literally think, dude, how much did you make? This is not, you know, you're talking about one ice cream sandwich for dessert? Are you a fucking asshole? I want all of them. Hey, how many can I see? Those are mine. And now here's the deal. I eat a lot. I'm 6'2". I might be a little taller than that. But it's like, yeah, you're gonna order Chinese food and fucking you're gonna beak at it? Like you're just gonna, you're not about it, dude. Okay? So if you're gonna get the stuff and I'm gonna be just absolutely housing it, then I die at 65 because of my arteries and you just get to keep on living? When, what the fuck, dude? We were all eating like that, but you weren't actually about it. I'm the one up getting thirds. And you're sitting here at 1 moving food around. And I only got me to blame right? Yeah. See, that's the other thing. That's the thing that yeah, it's only me to blame, right? Yeah, it's only me to blame. Only me to blame, dude. Oh, God. You know? I sit and I wonder and I think about how to make things better. And I'm codependent. I'm fucking codependent. And I can't help it! Right? Oh, you want to be happy for the rest of your life? Well, no, it's like that one, you never make a pretty woman your wife. Dude, you know that song? Hey, dude, imagine making a fucking beast ugly woman your wife. Then it all sucks. What, they got different brains, bro? Oh, you want to be happy for the rest of your life? Never make a woman your wife. From my general point of view, marry a dude, be gay. Get used to taking it in your ass. Absolutely touch it to the back of your throat from my personal point of view. Fucking, you're going to be doing lots of doggy style. I guess you could do missionary, but it's kind of weird because because if you think about it, if you do that, somebody's penis is flapping all around. Uh-oh. If you're doing missionary with a dude, then your penis is inside him and his penis is flapping all around everywhere. Uh-oh. You ever think about that? Nope. I do, dude. Yes! Fuck yeah, dude. We're on and popping, dude. And you know what? These fucking podcasts that just everyone has just to be, it's talking about, oh, so what happened? Where'd you grow up? You know, what do you do? What'd you do this week? And I'm over here talking to you about how I can't find my car, all right? How I'm eating and I'm about it. And I'm telling you how gay dudes do it missionary style. And you know what I mean? Like, I know I don't want to get mad at you guys because you guys are the listeners, but the people have audacity to fucking listen to, what's his name? You know? Smartless. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why this is a cult and we are diehard, dude. And the people that listen to this podcast, I believe in. Oh, I love it. And you know what, man? I am in such a fucking, so anyway, it's closing time for my body. But it'll be closing time for a while. It'll be that restaurant that you drive by and you're just like, why isn't that out of business yet? Is it? And you go, oh no, I think it always had weird hours. But make no mistake, when you're having sex with another man and you're doing it to him missionary, his penis has nowhere to be. You know? He's like my friend Jeff Gerwood that comes to my parties all the time. You're like, what do you do? Will you talk to someone, dude? Do something. Because he just stands, dude. And I love that dude. But I tell him, why do you just stand around? And he's like, I don't know. That's what, he's basically the penis that's not getting used when two gay dudes are fucking missionary. I'm going to tell him, dude. I'm going to tell him. Yeah, bro. Oh, fuck. I'm sweating this hard. It's already 22 minutes. Only 22 minutes in. It's all good. But anyway, I went to St. Louis, pulled my back, sitting, and did the shows at Helium Comedy Club. Was there all weekend, set it up because, we stayed with our college friends. They're my friends too now. I really love them. And they got kids the same ages as our kids, so it was all great. There was one day where I woke up and I go, "What's the man? Those dogs won't stop barking. Huh? Assassinate those dogs real quick." Anyway, woke up, I have shows, so I'm amped, I go to sleep, I get back to their house, and I stay up watching shit like X-Men Apocalypse, you know what I mean? There's actually nothing like just turning on X-Men Apocalypse. It's just like not even the good one. You know what I mean? It's like not. It's like, did you even know Oscar Isaac is in it? He plays Apocalypse, and you just watch it, and you just turn it on because it's there, and then you watch the whole fucking thing, bro. Because I'm about it, dude. Right? Those other bitches that barely eat, they would never. I'm maximum chill. So, I wake up later and I go, can't wait to see what my man cooked for breakfast. Go downstairs, and then I hear dunk, 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 coming down the stairs. Someone's crying. Now there's 4 kids in the house, so I'm like, you kind of go, I hope it's not mine, but then you're like, well, I don't want it to be theirs either, though. Then you start feeling bad. You're like, did I actually just wish that their kids were hurt? And then so I go up. Kristen is already with Calvin, and Calvin's like, I think I had a bad idea. And then Kristen pulls her hand away, and it's bleeding. And she says, where's this blood coming from? And he's like, I'm bleeding. It's like, I had a bad idea to pillow fight, and I got pushed, and I hit the brick wall. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? This is what we're doing. Pack it up. Let's go. Because in my head, I go, first of all, I run upstairs because I'm like, I don't know if the blood's coming from Calvin or one of the other kids. And I can't hear the other kids. So I run up to check on the other kids because I'm like, hey, and I'm calling their names. One of them's not answering. I'm like, where are you? And then she says, I'm here. And I'm like, okay. And I run back down. I realize it's Calvin. He's got a gash in his head, and our heads bleed a lot. We know this. It turned out, it's absolutely fine. I'll tell you that now. But, it was deep enough to where I was like, babe, we got to go. We got to go to the urgent care at least. So we went to urgent care. And Calvin is not, he does not like with blood. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. He's always been like that. Whenever he sees blood, he flips out, even if it's from someone else. So anyway, even cartoon blood. We watch South Park. We shouldn't. And so we go take him to the ER, and they use that glue. I thought they were gonna have to stitch it, but they use that glue, that adhesive skin glue, which is great. They didn't have it when I was a kid. Although I never fucking got stitches, dude. Ever. And so they glued it up, and we went back. We drove back. And there's a weird thing, dude, that happens with... Well, I speak for my experience, I guess. But there's a weird thing that happens with my body and brain when I deal with this kind of stuff. I know probably a lot of you guys feel this too as parents. So I'm not trying to be like, I'm different. I get you feel a version of this, at least yourself, especially this part. When something like that happens to your kid, time stops. You only want to to help. You only want to help fix the problem. You want to, make sure he's okay, she's okay, whatever, if a son or daughter. So I go into a mode where I'm like, all right, what do we have to do to make this better? How do I take care of you this whole time until you feel okay? And I think that's normal if you're a good parent, and there's a lot of good parents out there. And so I'm in the car, I'm driving, and I'm like, buddy, it's going to be all right. It's okay. It's going to be all right. And I pretty much know it's going to be all right, but he doesn't know what's going on. So I'm not necessarily worried about the gash. I'm worried about his experience, right? Like, I don't want him to get, I don't want to start hyperventilating. I don't want it to traumatize him. I don't want, there's a ton of things, right? So we take him there. They glue him up. We went to urgent care first. They said, go to the ER. We went to the ER. We glued him up. They glued him up. And then we drive home. And, I had to cut his hair a little bit. And they put the glue on and we're driving home. It's me and Kristen and him. And we get home and, it was really, really cute because Isabel, the daughter, thought that it was her fault. I guess she pushed him or something. I have no idea. They were pillow fighting, so it wasn't her fault. But like, she was like, "Are you okay, Calvin? I'm sorry." And it was so cute. It was so, it's like, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm okay," and he was fine running around after that. But then I had to like kind of like get ready for my show because it was hours. It was hours. I was, and but and I'm like, I can't believe I was doing that for hours, and I didn't have a selfish thought at all. Like I felt like, wow, I really fucking love this kid. And and that, he's 5 now, and it's been like that, but it's like nothing was ever like that before him, and it's still a very interesting feeling for me, because sometimes I think I'm a sociopath, and then that stuff happens, and I'm like, I guess I'm not, or I guess I could still be, but so then I'm getting ready for the show, and I am like so overwhelmed with feeling, and I'm like feel it. I don't even know how to explain it, but it just like I'm so fucked up now. Like I don't know how to be comfortable. Like I'm not comfortable in my body because I feel so bad that happened to Calvin, and I want him to understand it's okay. And I guess, I don't know, like I was watching this thing last night called the Ken and Barbie Murders on Hulu, and this couple killed people, and it was fucking crazy. And one of the juror was talking about it, who was on the case, and she started crying when she was talking about it, and I was like, huh, yeah, she's obviously got a lot of empathy. And I was like, I think if I was talking about a case I saw, I probably wouldn't be crying because I have no connection with those people. And I go, am I a sociopath? And then I go, well, I was really upset that Calvin bonked his head. So I'm like, I guess there's different levels of it and shit, but I guess that's kind of empathy. I don't know, dude. I just like it almost is. The feeling is so strong and poignant and not good. I mean, it's good because you work through it and you learn it and you learn about it. And I'm 45, so I should already know all this stuff. I guess though, because no, it's not. It's not. It happens when it happens. How are you supposed to know how you're gonna feel with a kid until you have a kid? And but I don't know, man. It just like I couldn't stop thinking about it. And then I go, what part of this is my OCD? Right? Like I can't. My OCD steals my happiness sometimes. I'm like having a good time, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. But what if somebody came in with a fucking AR, 16? And I go, oof. And I start imagining bullets fly and fucking people getting hit and like weird ways they'd fall. And I just go, oh, this is just awful. I start feeling bad for families I don't even know. And then I'm like, oh, hey, we're at a place. Why can't I just live in that fucking moment? You know what I'm talking about? I like, dude, what kind of cruel fucking joke is a mind? You can't. It's like the goddamn yin and the yang of it. Like, let me just be happy, dude. And maybe that's why I eat so much fucking Chinese food, dude, because I'm really about it. Because maybe dumb people can just be fucking happy and eat only a little bit. Not me. I am filling the fucking void with pan-fried dumplings. A thank ye. And I did my shows, did 2 shows, and I'm on stage, and I'm just like fucking, I mean, dude. Crushing. And all that feeling is just different, dude. Oh, I don't think that a comedian is supposed to. It's just your adrenaline is, dude. Some people just wake up and do things around the house and then watch some shows or something and go to bed. And I'm like, but man, I wouldn't give it up, you know? I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore, but it's wild. And it's great, and I just feel way too much. And, you know, whatever. He's an empath. What can we say? I said it to my wife. She gets so mad. She's like, bro, you're not a fucking empath. You're a lunatic. And I'm like, what the hell would you know? You're not in my body. But she's probably right. I sometimes I do think about that. I do, like, because, you know, if you're not that I am, but if you're an empath or whatever, even if that's a thing, and then you get the shit kicked out of you when you're a kid, feelings wise, you just bury that, right? So you go, I'm not an empath, fuck everyone, and then you really actually seem like not an empath. Whatever, dude. Anyway, Calvin hit his head. We were on. Oh yeah, but I am codependent. We were on our way home on the flight, and I mean, dude, Kristen was like, I drank too much. I need to sleep. So I was like, I'll take care of the kids, no problem, on the plane. And I did. And I don't want to say I was bad at it. Like, I was 100% focused on them. And also, Billy was acting like a fucking feral, like just a lunatic. And I'm like, ugh. And Kristen's sleeping, and I'm like, I don't want to wake her up. But like, is this what it's like? Like, I take care of the kids a lot, but I'm like, I wouldn't know if they're is it the plane? What is it? They missed a nap. Billy's just in the bottom of the seat, hiding, like he looks like Gollum. And I'm just like, dude, get out. And he just go, no. And I'm like, all right. So then the flight attendant is walking by me. I'm like trying to hide him because we got to land. You know, it's shit like that. I'm like, yeah, no, we're good. Where's the baby that was? Oh, no, he's with the. So, and I put on the seatbelt, and Billy's like, no. And I'm like, of course he doesn't. Who the fucking 2-year-old wants to be strapped in? So, I have to, now I'm watching the kids, and Calvin's like, I have to go potty. I'm like, all right, I got to wake her up. Hey, I got to go take Calvin to the bathroom. You got to watch Billy, because I think he's going to start. If I leave, he's going to be in the cockpit soon. So he's going to be the co-pilot. You got to make sure he doesn't try and storm it. And so we're in the bathroom. I put Calvin in the bathroom. He pees. I come back, and then Kristen is now. I guess it's her job to take care of the kids. And I go, all right, cool. I guess I'm off the hook a little bit. And I'm sitting, and within 5 minutes, like, I have little Asian babies that are just like good and like respectful. Not that Calvin's not respectful and Billy's too, so how can you be respectful? But they're just sitting, watching. And I was setting them up. I was trying to set them up with the iPad, but they didn't give a fuck. Mom did it, and they're just. And I'm like, and then Kristen looks at me. I'm like, and she's like, they're okay. I guess I got the touch, and I was like, fuck. She was joking around. She's like, look what I did. You suck at it. And I'm like, I was doing the same fucking thing. So I'm like, all right, this is just, why am I bad at it? Because I genuinely enjoy doing it. It's not like I don't want to be doing it. I'm not sitting there like, fucking, I got to take care of these kids. I love doing it. But they're just, maybe they must know me or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, we get in the car and we're on the way home. And I look over to say something to my wife, and she has headphones on, and I go, fuck. I go, okay. It'd be nice to talk, but okay. And then I'm like, I won't bring it up. I won't tell her to take her headphones off because she's listening to something. She wants to. She's happy, and that's cool. And then I'm like, why are all of these the thoughts that I'm thinking? Dude, why can't I just fucking drive and think about football or something, right? Like, why am I not just some guy? And now I'm like, she's got her headphones on. And now I'm like, I tried taking care of the kids. I couldn't do it. And then we get home and I'm like, and then she hugs me and I'm like, all right, cool. I feel better. And then I'm like, dude, I'm a bitch. I'm just letting my feelings be dictated by someone else. Why am I telling you this? You shouldn't know this, but now you do, for fuck's sake, dude. So now, like, I'm just not saying anything. I go to bed, I wake up, and then we have couples therapy, and then I bring it up. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? And then we try to figure out what's wrong with me. And the whole time I'm like, how come it feels like everything is always my fault? Wow, dude. I mean, dude, what the fuck? I'm so... No wonder, bro. No wonder. I get why maybe you like this podcast. I'm starting to understand because it is very silly when I fire on all syllables. I know it's not. I know it's cylinders. Stop. The people who are casual listeners, this is what I say. And then when I get to this stuff, I suppose I'm talking in a way that you really only get from an interview, maybe, right? Maybe that's what it is. That's why people listen to the interview. Fuck all that, man. I'm a one-stop shop. Here, I'll interview me for 500 episodes and tell you about gay guys' penises when they're flopping around doing missionary. Almost called it military.
Well, that's creepy. Tell me more about that.
So, it is what it is. We were on the way home from the thing, and Krista was trying to clean up under the seat in the plane, and I showed Billy the what do you call them? So the coffees don't drip. They put those things in them in the top. You know what I'm talking about, right? In the lid, they put those stoppers. They're called stoppers or something. And the stopper that they had was long and wooden and had a heart on the end of it. And I found one of the stoppers. I was like on the ground or something. And I show Billy while Kristen is under the seat trying to clean it up. And I say, Billy, look, because there's a heart on the top of it. And I know he knows what a heart is. And I said, look. And he says, heart. And I go, yeah, that's so cute. And he goes, and he wants it. And I give it to him. And then he takes it and starts stabbing Kristen in the back, just with the wood. He's just going. And she's like, what? And she gets up. And I'm like, no, don't stab mommy. And he goes like this. Me. He's saying me, and he's stabbing himself in the chest, and I'm like, bro. It was like that scene in Shaft with fucking Samuel Jackson when Luis Guzman is like, you best kill me, motherfucker, you best kill me, and you're like, don't hit yourself that hard. You're making it harder for you to fight afterwards. But anyway, it was just, dude. Kids are hilarious. He starts stabbing himself, dude. Hey, why are you committing Harry on you? On yourself. Anyway, I wanted to teach Calvin how to swim, but I guess I can't now because he's got like a glue on his head. So that's that. And, otherwise... I'm getting rid of my one of my cars. I'm getting another car. I'll talk about it next podcast. It comes Wednesday. I'm excited. What the fuck happened with the stuff? Why does my computer keep doing that? Oh, come on, open. Oh, that's why, because I put the thing down. Bezos got married. You know what's fucked up is, look, Jeff Bezos doesn't pay his taxes the way he should, right? Okay? And I understand that that's fucked up, and he should, right? He spent $50 million on this wedding, which is, okay, that's a lot of money. And yeah, it's annoying Sydney Sweeney went, you know? Like, hey, dipshit, she's not your friend, you know? This is a 200-person wedding, and fucking, you know, the person from Euphoria with her tits all out is there. Like, dude, yeah, and Sydney Sweeney's talented and cool. Jeff Bezos is a great business owner, whatever the fuck. This isn't something though that I'm gonna see and not think, oh, fuck this shit, right? Okay, now that's fine. Okay, I get that. And Lauren Sanchez is his wife now, and you know, I've seen a lot of, oh, he's worth $200 billion, and this is who he marries. Or I'm just going to leave this picture right here, and it happens to be like a not great picture of Lauren Sanchez. And I just want to say, dude, y'all are fucking stupid, dude. Okay? Because Lauren Sanchez, if you're acting like, first of all, if you're acting like you wouldn't smash Lauren Sanchez, you're a fucking, yo, dude, she's hot, okay? Period. I don't care. How old is she even? She looks great, okay? Now, did she have work done? Yes. Is it arguably too much work? Yeah, it is. Is she still smashable? Yes, all right? Now, if your argument is that, jump out the window, all right? If your argument is, he marries this, though? I understand, you know, smashing, but he married this? And, dude, you marry because of not just how someone looks. You marry because of how they make you feel, how you make them feel, how well they work in a partnership. And guess what? You have no fucking idea how they work as a partner. So, and as much as I want to be like, fuck Jeff Bezos, keep it to, because he doesn't pay the taxes. Keep it to that he paid $50 million for a wedding when dude, when people are just on the street like this, dead. And this dude is just, I do. In Venice was Sydney fucking Sweeney. I mean, dude, now, you make the money, spend it how you want. I am a proponent of that, okay? I am also very confused with how you have $200 billion. And look, maybe you're just not paying, it's not paying your taxes is the thing, dude. Like donating and all that shit. Okay? But it's just like so weird, dude. These dudes like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and whoever the fuck. You know, how much do you pay your employees? I don't know. And how much is enough? But I go, spend your money how you want, but also, why the fuck is it? Something's got to give, dude. I'm annoyed at that Sydney Sweeney went, honestly. There, I said it. I fucking said it. I'm annoyed she went. Of course she went, but I'm annoyed she went. There can be space for both, as my wife would say. But it's like, I just don't like when someone, you know, it's like someone makes it and then they are just in the thing. Like how many of the people, and this is no knock on him, but how many of the people around Pedro Pascal don't think he's full of shit? You know? And maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. I'm just giving an example. He's everywhere is what I'm saying. He's the guy, right? So I just like, what a wild fucking wacky thing Hollywood is. And Hollywood, I use that term, broad. But Lauren Sanchez looked fucking awesome, dude. Fuck you. Jeff Bezos is a dweeb, though. Okay? But they got married. Congratulations to them. You know. What's this here? What the fuck is this? He's putting he's inside a big balloon going into his jacuzzi. What did he think was going to happen? Who is this? Bro, when I see, like, you know, because I got my Crystal Lee Live channel up and I go on stream sometimes and I'm like, I get some people watching and shit and it's fine and it's cool, but like, I'm like, this is it? This is what it is? Like, I don't understand. I'm the old guy. I've said it before. Kind of looks like a dope idea, though. I'm gonna try it. Oh, dude. Is this guy's back? The feminism is a problem guy?
Democratic society is becoming absolutely degenerate. Unhealthy food and fat, people angry and belligerent.
Oh, at the end is amazing. Or in the middle is amazing.
Democratic society is becoming absolutely degenerate.
S and not music.
Unhealthy food and fat, people angry and belligerent.
Talking.
Despite the backlash, promotion of family values and living.
Wait. Despite the dude, when you're listening to a song, you shouldn't be like this. That's my problem with conscious hip hop. It's like, dude, hey, yeah, all right, I get it, but also make me bop my fucking head, dude. Guy with a green beret, a hat on, you know what I mean? Like, it's so annoying what those guys wear. What's the buzz that I hear? You hear it? Oh yeah, headphones.
Living a good life in humility and repentance. The opposite of pride and jealousy, feminism, the materialistic.
What is this?
The mystic coming out of ancient tradition. Eastern religion is Christianity, listen.
Oh God.
From science.
Oh, the fucking echo, the reverb on it, like he deserves that for the song. This guy is just the boring guy at the party. And singing it, making it worse. Protect the women and children. Ah, from gayness. Protect the women and children from gayness. Gay propaganda. I guess that's the hook. Gay propaganda became abundant. Of course he's in army fatigues. You know? Does a guy who talk like this not own you guys in the cypher who rap conscious rap, they have army fatigues on, you know? It's so obnoxious. Dude, I remember I was at a Busta fucking Rhymes concert and I was 19 and the person next to me in the pit of the concert, like the concert goer, had on full army fatigues. And she was just someone who bought a ticket. And I'm like, huh? Hey, toots, where's the war? Because that is just like... Protect the women and children from gayness. Oh, man. This is terrible. gay propaganda is hilarious. You know what? To be honest, this song is way worse than the other one. The other one, at least, you can kind of sing it. You can't sing this one. My uncle always said hip hop was the only music you can't hum. And I'm like, he's kind of fucking right there. Fucked me up. Like, try to hum PIMP from 50 Cent. Go, try to do it. Like, no, dude, no, you can't do it. You can hum other music, but not hip hop. How do you want it, Tupac? See? No. You can't. So, anyway. You know what, guys? I'm done. I really appreciate you listening. And thank you very much. Go get tickets. chrisley.com. We'll be in Indianapolis next. And I appreciate you. Thanks.
Thank you.